Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's Build Confidence and Improve Self-Esteem with our strength exercises. Right, let's begin. Okay, we are starting off with our warm-up. We'll head into the workout and then we'll have a nice cool down at the end. Now, while we are warming up, I'd just like to make you aware, just in case you don't know, I am currently running a membership page over on Buy Me a Coffee where I'm uploading brand new workouts every Wednesday and Friday, and the workouts are completely advert free, and we also have over 300 archive videos that are also advert free. So if you'd like to support my channel and support my online work, why not become a member? And I'd just like to say a big thank you to all our current members who are helping me to continue bringing my YouTube workouts every Monday and also helping me run my membership page on Buy Me a Coffee. I'll add the link to today's description box, and also you'll find it in the pinned comment right underneath the video here. Right, let's count down this move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee up, gently tap your knee. Keep your back nice and flat. Good. If bringing your knee up too high forces you to lean back, just bring it down a little lower. That's it. Get a good stretch for your glutes here. Lift and lift. Well done. Good. Getting that heart rate to come up gradually, getting that blood to circulate. Let's do 4 here. 3, 2, and last 1. Good. We're going to step out to the side, take it to the other side. Try and get your butt cheeks to go a little bit lower to the floor. Switch sides. That's it. Good. Watch your posture here. Don't round your back and bend over too much. Look forward. That's it. Drop down a little lower now. Good. Now if you want that full range of movement, start reaching down. Now your chest will fall a little bit more here, but you can still keep your back nice and straight. That's it. Good. Shouldn't feel any strain in your back here, your lower back in particular. 2 feet together, switch sides. That's it. Nice stretch for the inner thighs. Other side. Good. Let's do another 4 here. Take your time. 3, 2, and last one. Come on up. Well done. We'll do some leg kickouts. Kicking that leg out. Try and keep your back straight. Let's start reaching now. Reach. It doesn't matter if you don't touch your toe. That's not necessary. Kick it out. Kick. Kick. You may get to your toe as time passes on. Kick. Okay, great for the hamstrings here, the lower back, also the abdominals. Kick and kick. Good. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Well done. Step and reach. Step and reach. Let's stretch out that trunk a little bit more. Up and up. Gently tap the foot out to the side. Bend both knees slightly. Up. Good job. Clap over your head if you can. Let's take it out to the front now. Chest openers. Push right back. Open up that chest. Should feel a nice stretch around your shoulder area and also that upper pec area, the upper chest. Okay. Open. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. 4 here. Come on, you can do it. 3, 2. Whew, feeling very stretched. Good work. Well done. Rest those arms. Let's open up the groin. Keep the hip bones facing the front. Imagine these hip bones like headlights in the car. We keep them facing the front. Keep your hands still here and focus on the inner thighs, the hips. Good. Nice hip openers. Works on the balance as well. You may feel a little bit wobbly. Well, keep going, you'll get there. Up and around. That's it, good. You can do it, come on, keep going. Let's do 4 here. Lift that knee and around. And this is the last one. Go slower on them if you need to, okay? Now we're going to do a reverse lunge because we do have it coming up for our first exercise. Now I know a lot of people will find lunging probably one of the most difficult exercises there is, okay? And it is challenging. You can modify for yourself. You can always put a piece of furniture out in front of you, like say you could go up to a wall, a chair, whatever you can think of to help with balance. Okay, body weight lunges are a great way to start. You don't want to add any weight. Keep looking forward. Make sure your posture is on point here. So look forward, dropping that knee, coming up, do that little hip extension. Very small squeeze of the glutes. That's it, good. So if we over squeeze the glutes, we might lean back. So just very gentle. Good. If you're really struggling with mobility of the hip flexor, which a lot of people are, just come back a little bit. Drop your knee somewhat and work on that hip mobility and flexibility. That's it, good. Now in the workout today, it will be a double pulse with a knee raise. So we're really going to challenge the balance. Just bear that in mind with what weight you choose, okay? You can start it off with a kettlebell out in front of you, like one dumbbell out in front, or if you feel your balance is okay, and we really are working on it here, you can put 2 on the shoulder. And we'll finish it. Well done. Let's head into some squats. I always like to get squats into any workout, whether it's strength, a Tabata, a conditioning workout, no matter what you're doing, get your squats in to your warm-up. That's it. They're wonderful for training the nervous system, switching on all of those muscles. Squeeze out the glutes on the way up. That's it. Again, don't overly squeeze where you're leaning back. Okay, it's all in the butt cheeks. Sit down, drive your head up. Good job, looking good. And come up. Well done. Feeling very warm now, very stretched. Let's do 2 more. And we'll finish it out here. Okay, now let's head into some calf raises before we begin, and then we'll head into the reverse lunge, pulsing it for 2 with the knee raise, same leg. And we'll switch legs round 2, okay? Up and back. Second exercise will be an RDL or Romanian deadlift. Again, another great one for the posterior chain of the body, the backside. I'm gonna add an upright row today, okay? Then we head into some bicep curls. Right, make sure you're choosing weights that you can complete the reps with and you're not struggling or throwing the weights all over the place, okay? Really important that we are picking the right weight for each of the moves today. Yes, strength training is a bit of an experiment, but it's important that we do spend that time finding what works for us. Okay, keep going there in another few reps. Really feeling those calves today. So holding the weight out in front or 2 on the shoulder if you feel you can do that. Pulse for 2, drive that knee forward. Okay, this will work on that balance, which is a good thing. All right, 15:45 is our time sequence today. Let's begin. Enjoy your strength exercises. Right, we are going in less than 15 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 weight, see how we go around 1. Hands are already very sweaty here. Okay, draw that belly button in, look forward, retract your shoulder blades a little bit. Breathe in, breathe it out. Knee up and back. Drive that knee up, good. And lift. Knee up, gonna feel that standing leg burning now, no doubt about that. Come on, down for 2, lift. Good stretch for the leg going behind. Get that balance now. lift. Good. Up. As the body fatigues, you find your balance may fail a little bit. That's okay, we're training that nervous system. Whew, that was a burn. Make sure you know what leg to do. Round 2 now, RDL. Okay. Right, we're going to hinge at the hips for RDL. Bring the weights down just past your knees. Back up into upright row. Okay, let's go with that one. Upright row, good. Send those hips back first. Upright row. That's it, good. Up. Return the weights. Lift up. So we're kind of combining 2 exercises in one here. And lift. Good job, come on. Stay with it. Let's see if we can get one more. Ooh, feeling that. You may need a rest for the hands. If so, take that. We are just going into a staggered bicep curl. I like to stagger the feet. You don't have to, you can keep the feet in line with each other. Okay, up to the shoulders, return to the legs. Now I'm using 5 kilograms each here, which is about 11 pounds, approximately 11 pounds each. Don't let the weights drop. Work on that descent of the move. Good. Well done. It's very important we control the weights as they return to the start. Don't swing the body. If you're swinging, the weights are too heavy. That's it. Good. Get your hips still. Up and down. Breathe out on the way up. In on the way down. Come on, we can do it. Those arms are tiring. Well done. Now we are back to the first exercise. And just for anyone with a kettlebell, this is a nice one with the kettlebell out in front. Okay, so opposite leg. Pull that belly button in. Okay. Little pulse. Knee. Now don't worry, one side might be a little bit more unbalanced than the other. You can do this body weight, like I was saying in the warm-up. Hold on to a little bit of furniture. Knee. 2. Knee. This kettlebell is 5 kilograms as well, so again about 11 pounds. Lift. Lift that knee, come on. You can do it. I know this is a challenge. You can do it. Come on, stay strong in your head. The body will follow. And knee, well done with getting that knee in. All right, let's go for our RDLs, upright rows. Get into position here. Draw that belly button in. Roll those shoulders back and down. That's it. Upright row. Up. Good. Push those hips back. That's hinging of the hips. Very important that we do that. Hinge. You'll feel the hamstrings pulling and stretching a little bit there with your hinge. Good. Lift. Come on, you can do it. Push back. Always remember the dumbbells do not have to go all the way to the floor. That's fine. You probably end up rounding your back if you go down too far. Watch that. I think we're there. Well done. Okay, rest out those wrists. All right, we've got bicep curls to finish out set 1. Then we're going to head into set 2. You may need a mat. Sorry, I forgot to mention a mat. We do have a surrender coming today. All right, need some knee support if you're on a hard surface. I like to stagger here, like I was saying earlier. Stagger those legs. That's it, come on. Curl and return. Exaggerate the breath, come on. That's it, come on, control that downward phase. That's it. Good, you should feel those arms starting to get heavy now. That's it, good job. Ooh, this is the sweaty workout. Feel the sweat trickling. Come on, we can do it. Last one. Well done. Okay, now this again can be done with a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you like, whatever sits nicely in your hand. We are going to go into, let me bring the mat back, into a squat and kneel down. So we're just going to squat, stay low, kneel down. That's your surrender. Bring that leg back around and come up tall. Sit down. It's a squat into a surrender. Nice combination move, push back up. It's a tough exercise. If you're doing strength training with me for a while now, you should be able for this. If not, try it body weight before adding weight. You can modify by just using your body weight. That's it, good. And drive your weight up, good. Kneel down, push up, good. Sit into your squat, then take it into a kneeling exercise and push up. Well done. Cossack. Now, Cossack again, great one for mobility of the hips. We're opening wide. It's a swaying exercise. You can use a dumbbell, you can use a kettlebell. I like to lift my toes. It allows me to get down a little deeper. Good. Woo. Feeling this now. You'll feel very stretched after a Cossack. Cossack lunge or Cossack squat, as some people call it. Come on. Get down deep if you can. You can do it up high if you need to. Just start up, modify by just swaying side to side. Little bends of the knee. Your knee there. Come on. Keep going. Last one. Whew. Right. We are back to, oh no, sorry, we're shoulder rotations and we'll head back to the start. Okay, don't go too heavy with this one. You may have to reduce weight just simply because the arms are going out to the side. That's it, good. Shoulder rotations. Lift up and return. Again, I like to stagger the feet. Just helps me with my lower back a little bit. Good. Lift and lower. And lower. Come on, we can do it. Up and down. Keep going, come on. And down. Slowly lower those weights to the start, just like we did with bicep curl. Well done. Okay, now we're back to the start. So we're back to the squat into surrender. All right, again, you can use kettlebell, dumbbell. You can start early if you like. Okay. Let's get ready now. Sit into our squat, then kneel down. And bring that leg around. Push yourself up tall. Sit into a squat, then do your kneeling. This is wonderful work for the hips. Sit down, kneel, kneel, around, drive up. Good, down, kneel, kneel, push yourself up to the ceiling. Good job. You have super strong hips after this exercise. Great for leg strength as well, your glutes. Abs will come into play. And drive up. Great. Right, let's go into Cossack here now. Again, a kettlebell works nice here, or your dumbbell. You can hold it out in front. Okay, get into that wide stance. Don't go so wide where you might get stuck. Just make sure the range of movement suits your level of flexibility. Lift up, come on. Good. Over and over. Good job. Stay strong with this one. It's a tough move. Can you get down a little lower? Round two. And over. Remember, body weight is a good alternative if you're not used to this type of exercise. Feeling a good stretch now in the inner thighs. Okay, make your way in. Whew. Right, back to shoulder rotations, and just with the nature of the exercise, going out wide to the side, it's important that we don't go too heavy with it. Again, staggering the feet, and back down. Now we're going to go to the floor next for our 2 exercises. Dead bug to work our abdominals, and then we're going to go straight into chest press. So bring your dumbbells with you. Okay, whatever you're using for chest press. It's a nice exercise to work those pecs, front of the shoulders. Whew, come on, breathe out. Take that air in. Slowly return. It's not about getting lots of reps. It's about getting a few good quality reps in and just keep returning to your strength. Well done. Right, let's head to the floor. Like I was saying, choose what weights you want to do your chest press with. Okay, put them down and we'll head into dead bug. Right, bring both legs up. We're going to go opposites here. Imprint your spine and then switch. Okay. Opposite arm, opposite leg. That's it, good. And switch. That's it, good job. Come on, you can do it. Keep that chin near your chest, but not on your chest. Very important you don't place your chin on your chest. Keep a little gap there. Holding that C curve. Reach behind. Well done. 2 rounds of this today, so we'll be coming back to it. Okay, let's go with our chest press. Now, if you want to, you can go up into a bridge, work your abdominals even more. Lift those weights to the ceiling. Lower to the floor. Now, you can keep your butt flat on the mat if you prefer. That's just an option. Squeeze your glutes to hold your bridge. Squeezing the glutes will work them very hard. That's it. Drive those weights up to the ceiling and back down. Up and back down. Good. Come on, keep going. And down. Push. That's it. Good job. Right up. And down. Come on, keep that butt squeeze going on there. I know that you do tend to lose it. Your hips do tend to dip. Got to work on that too. One more. And back down. Well done. Let's go back up. Now keep one of your weights on the floor because we're going to repeat all that again. Bring one with you. Well, I'm going to use this one for single arm row. So stepping back, working the right side of the body. We're going to row, return to the start. And return to the start. I like using the heavier weight with a row because it's a compound move. You're using many muscle groups, so you will be able to lift a little heavier with it. Nice if you have your kettlebell as well, if it's heavy enough for you. That's it, good. Row and return. Again, just making sure you know what side of the body you're working here. That's it, good. Because we are switching all the way to the floor. Don't lose the tension at the end. Hold on to that tension a little bit and then curl your arm back, or roll your arm back, I should say. Good, right. We're heading back down to do our dead bug. So let's head back down, imprint that spine, lift one leg, second leg, press that lower back into the mat. Okay, let one leg go, opposite arm. That's it, good. Reach and reach. Take this nice and slowly. Return your knees and then let one leg go and the opposite arm. That's it, good. Line up your knees and then go again. Breathe in, breathe out. Good job, everyone. This is a hard exercise. You feel your tummy muscles burning with it. I'll do one more there. Good, well done. Let's head into chest press. Now again, you can start early if you feel like your chest muscles have rested enough, and you can stay flat on the floor here. I'll just show you the flat on the floor version too. Okay, push to the ceiling. Now if you really want to work those glutes a little bit more, I know we're all into working our glutes these days, and we should too, very much. Push to the ceiling, lower back down. That's it, come on. Keep going. Try not to lose the height there in the bridge. Good. Lift up and back down. Good, well done. Let's get ourselves up off the floor now, and we will head into our single arm row. Okay. All right, opposite side now. Don't forget to change sides. Then we're going to head back down to the floor again. All right, got a nice mobility move for your body weight. I like getting body weight exercises into our strength moves. Good. Keep the arm close to the rib here. And row, drive that elbow back, return the weight down towards the floor, but don't lose the tension at the end. Don't let the dumbbell flop. Keep it nice and strong. Good, should be feeling those lats working here. That muscle that runs from their mid to lower back. Good, working your biceps too. Come on, row, return. Excellent job. Okay, now we're heading back to the floor. I'm not going to use a mat. I just like to do this myself on the floor. I find the mat kind of bunches up a little bit. So this is our tabletop reaches, as I call it. Rotate your body, so in reverse plank and reach. You can touch your butt cheeks off the floor if you need to. And other side. That's it, good. Touch. And other side. Make sure your palms are flat on the floor to support the body. That's it, good. And reach. You can hold it for a split second if you like. Beautiful stretch for the upper thoracic area of the body. Very much needed in today's society. Good. You'll feel you're probably getting a little bit more flexible as you go through time. Another round of it. Okay, a lovely one to add to a cool down. Now we're going to work our triceps. Okay, you may have to drop down. Don't be surprised if you have to drop down for tricep kickback. Okay, tricep is a very small muscle group, and it's just one of these muscles that we don't work on a regular basis. Unless, of course, what I mean by that is we don't work it throughout our everyday life, like our biceps, our opposing muscle group at the front there, biceps. You use your biceps for picking up things, like your groceries, your kids, your grandkids, whatever you think you can pick up. But with our tricep, unless we are adding them into our workouts, we don't really hit that muscle group. Good, make sure that upper arm stays very stationary. And it's just all the action is in the lower half from the elbow down. Well done. Other side, we'll do round 2. Okay, so that was the right side of work there. Now we are going to do side to side lunges. Now I'm going to open the legs, very much like a swaying exercise, like our Cossack. We're reaching down, keep your back straight. Watch what weight you choose here with this one, watch your lower back. If you're not used to it, try a body weight. Add a small amount of weight and see how you go with it. Big stretch for the hips. Good. You'll notice a lot of my workouts, I do include exercises to keep those hips strong. Because once our hips get weak, It can affect every part of your health. That's it, good. Keep working on those hips, so important. All right, you can do a little heel to toe walk in if you feel you're stuck. Right, we are back to our tabletop reaches. All right, let's get down. Okay, sit down on the floor, push yourself up and rotate. Hold it for a second there if you like. Switch sides. Good. And reach, come on, you can do it. I feel your tummy working here as well. That's a nice bonus. You can sit down, have a rest if you need to for a second. That's okay. Other side. Reach. Come on. We can do it. Good work. Hold it. Well done. Excellent job, everyone. That was tough. Okay, let's make our way up and we'll head into our left side tricep. Okay, get yourself into that split stance position again, just like with our single arm row. Lift that arm up nice and high, it's very important. Try not to be doing it down too low, you may not hit the tricep heads. And keep that that upper arm very stationary. Good. And back, come on. You can do this. Keep strong with it. Good. So all that action is going on from the elbow down. Upper arm is still. Ooh. And really feel it pinching now. Come on, we can do it. Stay strong with those tries. Nearly there today now. You did great. Time is short with the strength, but you can see when you work every muscle group, take out the rest. Don't be pacing around too much. You really do get a good workout in. Let's go wide here. Draw the belly button in. And let's go side to side. That's it, good. Come on, we can do it. Keep the back straight. You can look up a little bit if you feel your back is rounding too much. And if you enjoyed today's definitely full body strength workout, I'd appreciate a thumbs up just below the video here. That's a great way to support the channel. Just let the algorithm know you're liking the workouts. Let me know you're liking the workouts, and I'll definitely put more together for you. Big thank you to everybody who does that for me, who takes that little moment just to hit that button. I appreciate it so much, more than I can ever say. That's it, good job. And there you go. Well done, everybody. Most definitely a big dumbbell clap coming your way. Whew. Excellent job. Okay. Well done to everybody who stays consistent with their strength. I do admire that. It's not easy. It's not easy to show up. Ooh, excuse me. I just turned this off. The button's getting a bit sticky on it. There we go. Yeah, like I was saying, it's not easy to show up twice a week or 3 times a week or however how many times you do your strength workout. But you see, the workouts are relatively short. We're training a lot of muscle groups. I do tend to pick compound exercises rather than, yes, I do throw in the odd isolation exercise like we did there with our biceps today. You've got to get them in sometime. But overall, I generally pick compound moves. They're the big muscle builders, the big calorie burners. And also they do tend to bring flexibility and mobility into the body as well. You see there with that lunge, how much flexibility comes into our hips. But keep coming back. That's what it's all about. Just keep showing up, especially with strength training. It's so important once we get on into the late 40s. You're hitting probably perimenopause at that stage. On into your 50s where you'll hit menopause. You start losing bone density. Cholesterol can start rising. You can start developing thyroid issues. Very important that we keep lifting the weights to protect our bones and also to protect our muscles. Okay, we don't want to lose muscle mass. So important we do not lose muscle mass. That's when we start putting on the weight, putting on the pounds. Once we lose our muscle, we tend to still eat the same amount of calories, but our body doesn't need it because we don't have the muscle to support that. So keep going with your weight training. You're doing a wonderful job. Right, let's get going now with a cool down. Okay. All right, have your mat handy. I'm going to head down to the floor, walk it out. You can go on your knees if you like, if you're just a little bit fatigued after all of that work. And we are going to head into a cobra. Okay, look down at the floor. Keep your hands in line with your chin here and lift up. And your eye focus will just come to the bottom of your mat, no further. So you don't want to be cranking and lifting your head up. Okay, breathe out as you lift, breathe in as you lower. Keep your hip bones in contact with the mat. That is so important. Good, otherwise you'll start bringing other muscle groups in. And we are trying to hit the back extensors here. And all the way down. Good. Breathe out, breathe in. And breathe in. Come on, keep going, a few more reps. That's it, good. And in. 2 more. And last one. Well done, everyone. All right, let's sit back. I love child pose after cobra. I just think the two are a match made in heaven. Your back feels a little bit, maybe definitely worked, but maybe even feel a little bit overworked. So it's nice just to stretch it out. Walk your fingertips away from you. It's a nice stretch for the knees. You may feel a little bit into the quad as well, just a small bit. Good. Now I'm going to stretch out my lats. We did work them nicely there with single arm row. Okay. Now I'm using a kettlebell here, but you could use a dumbbell. So we're going to sit the butt back. Sometimes I like to go experiment by dropping my butt cheek to one side. I'm going to move the bell over a little bit more to the opposite side and sit back. There we go. Now I'm getting a much better stretch. So I have the kettlebell on the right side here, and I'm stretching out the left lat. Okay, so when you get the opposites, you get that length into the muscle. That's it. Keep breathing in and breathing out. Dropping your hip to that left side as well will also help to get that length for the body. Now let's switch the kettlebell dumbbell to the opposite side. So over for me it's the left side of the mat, and then the right side is going to be getting a good stretch. Good, well done. And you can see the length that comes into the arm, the shoulder, and into the lat muscle itself. Love this stretch, it's great. And you can repeat that if you like, pause the video. Any of the stretches you can repeat. Now I'm going to do a nice little stretch for my knees. If you don't have any nice mats like this, Pilates mats, don't worry, you can roll up your mat, your exercise mat, just roll it up. Okay, this is a nice thick Pilates mat I have here. So I don't have to roll it up too much, but if you have a very thin yoga mat, you might have to roll it up completely. We're going to lean forward here. Try and keep the back from bowing, okay? So we don't want the back sinking in. So you pull your belly button in, push forward. We don't want any movement there. We've got to keep that nice and straight. Now if you raise up, now this is where people will tend to bow at the back, but try your best again. Breathe in, lift up, push the body forward. That's it, good. Look forward, keep your neck relaxed. You should feel a nice stretch going on there in your hip flexor. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's switch sides. Again, if you want to hold it for longer, if it's possible for you to pause the video, I know I always say that, but if you can pause it. Right, let's do the other side. Sometimes I like to tilt the pelvis back before I even go into this stretch. So think about your pelvis like a bucket of water. Throw the water back behind you. Lean forward, and you may feel an even deeper stretch then in your hip flexor. Try now again, watch that lower back. Good. Nice and strong. Well done, that feels lovely. Okay, let's lie down and we will do, I like doing the lying number 4 stretch. And I think this is one we should all be doing very regularly. This really helps to work on our external rotation of the hip as you push that leg out. Okay, and I like to hold that for a few seconds. Now I'm doing this up in C curve. I prefer to do it up in C curve, but if you have a mat or a pillow or something, you can do it lying down and relax your neck. I do like to tuck the chin in a little bit. There's still a gap between my chin and my chest. Look between my legs, not up at the ceiling. Lift the leg up. Okay. And draw that knee in towards your chest. That's it. Good. You'll feel those little muscles that lie in around the hip. They can become very tight and overworked with our strength workouts. Even though our strength workouts are good for us, some of our muscles become a little bit overworked. Particularly the piriformis, those tiny little muscles in around the hip, the pelvis. Good. Let's switch it around. Again, if you need a break, you can put your head down, take a moment to yourself, push the leg out. You can do this little bit while lying down, most definitely. I like doing this, but you can really feel how much work is going on in around the hip. Now I do like to bring my head up for this part. Good. Draw that leg in towards the chest. Breathe in and breathe out. You should feel a nice stretch going on in your glutes here. Depends on how tight you are in that area. I need to do this stretch so much more, particularly this side. I'm quite tight this side. Well done. Right, let's do a full body stretch. Okay, reach those hands over your head, point those toes the other way. Well done, everyone. This feels so good. Let's do a knee hug stretch. Draw that knee in, second leg in. Just enjoy this stretch here. Again, I like to bring the head up, drop the chin towards the chest. Keep that little gap. Press your lower back in. That's it. Wiggle your lower back into that mat. Feel that nice bit of stretching going on for your lower spine. Bend over to one side. So gently pull on the leg. Pull the leg like down towards the floor. And you may feel again a nice stretch in your side area there, outside of your legs. Your glutes might even head into your glutes as well. Okay, let's switch sides. Try not to roll off the mat. Again, we are actually rotating the spine here. So you'll feel stretching going on in your lower back here. Hopefully it's not painful. Just a nice bit of pull, nice pull in the lower back. And you'll most definitely, I think you'll most definitely be feeling this in the armpit. Maybe you may not, but most people will feel this stretch once their arm is stretched out to the side. They'll feel that it can be quite intense. Okay, let's go back to full body stretching. You can let your toes fall out to the side. It's so nice. You can reflect on how well you've done during your workout, what you've accomplished, how good it feels when you're finished. Very good. Okay, let's come up. Now we will face down again. Sit back into child pose again. just for a few seconds, just again to stretch out the lower back. Then come up, cross one leg under, and we just hold our pigeon pose here. I like to come up on my toe. You'll notice my toe, I'm pressing my toes into the floor here because it does stretch out the fascia and the little joints in the toes. So we should do that. Again, you should be feeling a little bit of stretching going on in your hip area, the glute. Let's switch sides here now. Up, pass under, and press your toe down a little bit. That's it, good. That feels nice. Let's do a standing stretch now. Okay, we'll stretch out the body upright this time. So I'm interlacing the fingers and now I'm pushing my palms right up to the ceiling and getting a nice stretch in my trunk region there, the torso. Push, 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 good. Release out of that. Let's do around the world. So you might need to widen your stance. Take your time with this one. And when you go down, you should feel a little pull in the back of your legs, your hamstrings. It's not a static stretch unless you stop here and hold it. It's a nice dynamic stretch, but you can take a moment and hold it for a few seconds if you like. And let's go the other way. Hold for a few seconds. Ooh, we're feeling that. Hold this side. And back up. It's great for the lower back as well. If you want to bring that little movement back into it, rather than holding, you can just mix between the two. Whatever works there. And back up. And I'm going to say a big thank you for joining me today. You did a lovely job. Great work on all of the strength moves that we did today. Some of them were very challenging indeed. You may have found that tabletop reach challenging, but it gets easier with practice. You can put it into a workout, you can put it into a warm-up or a cool-down. It fits anywhere. As long as you're doing it, that's what counts. And always remember, consistency is what gets results. So thanks very much for everything, and I will see you in the next workout. Have a great day.